especially to our teacher, Engineer Wheeler Dayahan Sr. Today, I will discuss the basic principle of the traffic demand analysis and the classification of roads. Under the classification of road, there are three questions to be answered, and those questions are the following. First, how are roads classified in neighboring countries in Asia and in the Philippines? Second one, what are road patterns? Are there manifestations that they are adopted in the highway development in the Philippines and in the province of Marinduque? And the third one, in what manner that road patterns are important in highway planning? Give example in macroscopic aspect using the Philippine settings, and give example in microscopic aspect using the province of Marinduque. Proceed tayo sa basic principle of the traffic demand analysis. Basic principles of the traffic demand analysis. Traffic demand: to examine the concept and policies in proposed plans by numerically indicators. To check kung yung plan ay may sufficient capacity and structure, perform functionally at kung effective for the statement, estimated demand, and makapag-provide ng most favorable plans responding to the demand. Highway demand analysis thus endeavors to explain behaviors within the area under scrutiny, and on the basis of this understanding to predict the demand for the highway project or system of highway service proposed. So, yung prediction of highway demand requires a unit measurement para for travel behavior to be defined. Ito yung unit na to ay term ng trip na involves movement mula single origin to single destination. The parameter utilized to detail the nature and extent of a given trip are as follows: purpose, time of departure and arrival, mode employed, distance of origin from destination, and route travel. Utility within highway demand analysis, yung justification for a trip is founded in economics and is based on what is termed the utility derived from a trip. Utility defines the usefulness in economic terms of a given activity. So dito sa traffic demand analysis, important yung function ng utility. Classification of roads. First, how are roads classified in neighboring countries in Asia? Road classification in neighboring countries in Asia. Asian highway classification are the following: primary, class 1, class 2, and class 3. Primary is the access-controlled motorways. The access-controlled motorway are used exclusively by automobiles. So dito sa primary classification of road, yung motorcycle, bicycles, and yung pedestrian will not be allowed to enter the motorway para matiyak yung traffic safety and also yung high running speed of automobiles. Class 1 is 4 or more lane highway, meaning sa class 1, merong 2 lanes for traffic in each direction. So, yung class 2 naman is merong 2 lanes. It has only 1 lane in each direction and usually no median barrier. And the last one is the class 3. The class 3 is 2 lanes. It can be used only when the funding for the construction and or land for the road is limited. Those are the road classification in neighboring countries in Asia. The primary, the class 1, the class 2, and the class 3. Next is in the Philippines. Dito, need magbigay ng elaborated example using the province of Marinduque as basis. Before tayo mag-discuss na example sa Marinduque, proceed muna tayo sa Philippine Road classification. Philippines road classification are the following. National road. Under yung national road, merong tatlong klase. Primary, secondary, and tertiary. Next classification is local road. Dito meron ding tatlo. Provincial, municipal or city, and barangay. The third classification of road in the Philippines is private road. And the last classification is expressway. Marinduque road classification are the following: national road and local road. Sa national road, wala akong ma-search or makita na source kung under ba siya ng primary, secondary, or tertiary. For local road naman, meron dito na provincial road, municipal road, and barangay road. So, proceed tayo sa national road. National road, this is the main road na dinadaanan. Ang bibigyan ko lang ng focus for national road dito sa Marinduque. Bilang example ay sa Buwak. Start tayo sa Bantad Road. Diretso ng Biglang Awa Bridge. Then, diretso ng Tampus Road. Then, yung road sa May Petron Station going to Town of Buwak are classified as national road here in Marinduque. But, may iba pang national road dito, maliban sa mga nabanggit. Next is local road. Here in Marinduque, merong provincial road, municipal road, and barangay road. Provincial road, it is the road that are connected to national road to barangay road through rural areas. Example is yung Bantad Road na papuntang Ilaya. Yung road na yun is considered or classified as provincial road. Municipal road, these are roads within poblasyon. Roads that connect to provincial and national. For municipal naman is yung sa Town of Buwak, the Malusak Road going to Isok. But I am not sure kung tama siya as municipal road here in Marinduque. The last classification of road here in Marinduque is barangay road. It is the other public roads within the barangay and not covered of other road classification. Example dito ay yung mga road na hindi connected sa municipal, provincial, or kahit sa national road. Example ko is the road in Apitong and Agot that is considered as barangay road. Second question. What are road patterns? Are there manifestations that they are adopted in highway development in the Philippines and in the province of Marinduque? Ano nga ba ang road pattern? Road pattern are very essential in development of the settlement of a city. The roadway patterns also increase the response time the emergency response vehicle takes to reach a certain place. There are 6 types of road pattern: rectangular pattern, radial or star and block pattern, radial or star and circular pattern, radial or star and grid pattern, hexagonal pattern, and minimum travel pattern. Rectangular pattern. This type of pattern is normally considered weak from the road safety point of view, as the vehicle meet at the opposite direction at intersections. Dito sa rectangular pattern, yung whole area is divided into rectangular blocks of flats with the street intersecting at the right angles. Radial or star and block pattern. In this pattern, the entire area is divided into a network of roads radiating from the business outwardly. In between the radiating main roads, the built-up area may be planned with rectangular block. Radial or star and circular pattern. This is pattern in which the main roads or radial roads radiates from the central point and are connected with concentric roads or ring roads that are also radiating outwardly. Radial or star and grid pattern. It is a combination of radial and grid pattern. A radial network of roads radiate from the center. The main radial streets are then interconnected by providing grid pattern in between the pattern main streets. Hexagonal pattern. This pattern is a network of roads that grow in such a manner in various directions forming hexagons. Minimum travel pattern. In this road pattern, the town is contented by vector center, suburban facilities, and neighborhood center by the highway which required minimum time to reach the city center. Are there manifestations that road pattern are adopted in highway development in the Philippines and in the province of Marinduque? So sa Philippines, meron nang na-adapt na road pattern. This is the radial pattern and circumferential pattern. Sa radial pattern, merong radial number 1 to radial number 10. Example for radial pattern is radial 1. It is in the city of Manila to Cavite. And for circumferential pattern, merong circumferential number 1 to 6. Example is circumferential number 1. It is in the city of Manila. Here in Marinduque, meron din namang manifestation na ito ay na-adapt. This is rectangular pattern. Ito ay sa Torrejos. I have no picture to present for Marinduque, pero siya talaga ay na-adapt for highway development dito sa atin. And the third question is, in what manner that road pattern are important in highway planning? Give example in macroscopic aspect using the Philippine setting, and in microscopic aspect use the province of Marinduque. My discussion for this question is as a whole. Road patterns are important in highway planning. The study of road pattern is very important as it contributes in the expansion of a well-planned city. Having roadways pattern is important lalo na sa mga emergency vehicle para makarating ng mabilis sa certain place or destination. Some of road patterns can prevent traffic kung ito ay i-adapt sa highway development. So meaning road pattern is important for highway planning because it can help to improve the highway or the roadway. And that is the end of my discussion for assignment number 3. I hope you learned something. Thank you and God bless.